is up, everybody? Welcome to Altknots. I am going to be heading out of the yarn dungeon here very quickly. We are going to go yarn shopping at Joann and Fabric. It has been a hot second since I have been into one of their stores specifically for yarn. I've been Halloween decor hunting there pretty much since July. For yarn, like new colors that they have, new lines, I don't even know what they have anymore. So we're going to go check that out. I also did get a notification that all of their Halloween everything is on sale, like 50% or more. Some of the stuff was like 70% off. So yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna get my marshmallow pumpkin spice latte ready to go. Make sure that you have a beverage as well. And let's do a little yarn shopping today. And we are back in the yarn dungeon with a bag full of squishy yarn. My fabric room at the moment is already overfilled. I have, I think, 6 different pillow shams that are waiting, just like cut out, waiting right next to my sewing machine to like get going on it for Halloween. Cause you know, nothing like the last minute type of projects. But I couldn't leave this behind. I am so mad that I didn't find it sooner because this would have been perfect for the Halloween Ends premiere. I have the mug, I have the blanket. The only thing I didn't have was a pillow, and I love the black and white Michael Myers. 1 yard of this. Normally what I do, nothing crazy. I just do a pocket pillowcase. So all of my pillows are interchangeable and I have different horror fabric at any given moment in time. Whenever I want to change up a room, like the theme, my living room right now is still Michael Myers themes, everything. So all the stuff is still out. So it's enough to make 1 pillow sham. It is cotton, so it's very easy to maintain. Throw it in the wash, throw it in the dryer. Honestly, I don't even really have to think about it after it's out there. Just fun decor to add to every single room. My planner was full of other things, but this is obviously not new yarn in any way, shape, or form. Okay, look at that slimy green yarn. It is crazy. Like, these are my absolute favorite colors. Apart from red and black, slimy green and black. And it just screams Halloween. It really does. So this is the Blanket Easy. When it first came out, I remember grabbing 1 or 2 skeins of these to kind of play around with it because the whole concept behind it is it's just a bunch of loopies and you don't have to use knitting needles or a crochet hook. You basically just finger knit your entire project, whatever it is you're creating. The project that I did was a pillow cover, and I wasn't obviously super excited about about it at the time. I just did it to try it and I was like, okay, that was fun. Now moving on. If this had like, if I had seen this at my Joann's the very first time I got it, my entire house would now be covered with like throw blankets, pillowcases, cat beds, all of the things would be this color combo. And it was on sale. So I snagged 5 of them because I went under their site right away because I was like, okay, obviously I need to do something with it. I don't really have time to start a new project, so let's just find a pattern that's already on their site. It's been out for a while, so there are a ton of patterns to go ahead and check out. This is at Yarnspirations. They have so many patterns on their site for every different type of yarn that you want from their line of yarn. Without even trying, I found 10 blankets right away using this. Stripy little blanket, taking advantage of the 2 different colors, and then tassels on each corner of the blanket. I don't know if I'm gonna actually put the tassels on. On my blankets, I'm not normally a huge fan of that. I do have blankets with tassels and pom-poms on it, but for this one, I don't know. We'll see when I get there. Even though this looks like a really quick pattern, obviously I'm not gonna finish it all today, but I am gonna start it. There are a ton of videos too that show you exactly how to use this yarn. If you've never used it before, they show you how to not only get started and work a project, but they show you how to attach yarn, how to bind it off, how to like finish your project, all of the things. There's not only written versions of everything, but there's also tutorials. So whatever you want, it's all out there. If you're like me and are just now discovering this color combo of yarn, everything's out there for us already. It does come with a pattern. Let's pull that out. Okay, I'm never gonna get sick of this color combo. So the pattern is on the inside? No, so you have to go to the actual Yarnspiration, but it tells you exactly what it is. It's a little graph blanket of a leaf. Find the name of the blanket, go to Yarnspirations, and then it'll pop right up. Yarnspirations.com/easy tutorials. Make sure you check that out. They do a great job of explaining it. It's not difficult in any way, shape, or form. It's just something totally different. So you want to check it out if you've never used them before. It is a super bulky number 6. Obviously you can tell, super chunky. Throw it in the wash and the dryer, machine wash and dryable. Awesome. I mean, okay, it's 100% polyester, so yes, that makes sense. 6.4 ounces, 108 grams, 15 yards. That's what it suggests for the blanket. So it's just gonna be a little throw, but that's totally okay. I did not need to commit to a king size blanket today. It's not any sort of like cutesy name. It's literally exactly what it is. It's called charcoal/lime, which I would argue that that's not really a charcoal. I would say that that's black and lime, but you know, that's just my opinion. It is pretty much exactly as I remembered it. Super fun to work with. And it's one of those things when I've been crocheting for a little bit too long and I need to give my muscles that I've been using chronically for 6+ hours, sometimes a lot longer. When I need to give them a little bit of a break and switch things up, this is gonna be nice to do because I noticed right away it was using totally different muscles. I mean, you're using your fingers, not so much the like forearm and everything. It is so freaking soft too that I had to do the test to see if I could make a wearable on it because sometimes I get a little bit nervous when they have that thick strand running through it, but I did not notice that at all. Even working it up on my fingers, it didn't bother me. My hands feel totally fine. It's not rough at all in any way, shape, or form. So I could potentially sit down and keep going with this for the rest of the day, and it would be really, really enjoyable. The concept behind this is easy blanket graphic. Every single stitch has 2 colors. So both of the colors, there is a loop for every single stitch, which makes it really, really easy to create really cool graphs. Because of this color and since it is Halloween, I totally thought of doing skulls and bats. I'm not entirely sure which direction I want to go with, but I know one one or both. I have quite a few graph patterns that I've already created, so I'm just gonna need to sit down tonight to look through of which one I want to do, and then I'm gonna sit down and make a blanket. Full steam ahead. That's the direction I'm gonna go. I thought I was just gonna do a basic throw. We had to know that was not gonna be the direction I was gonna end up. All right, ghouls, that is it for me today. Honestly, I had so much fun, and I seriously hope that you did as well. Unexpected slimy green and black yarn. I mean, it can't get any better. So if you love yarn shopping with me, you love these types of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Join the Ghoul Squad. Otherwise, have a fantastically spooky rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.